Hi, and welcome to PR Strategies. I'm Michelle Safi, PR specialist with Best Friends in Los Angeles. I'm excited to give you the strategies that will help you successfully develop or enhance your PR efforts. How many of you have watched politicians on TV and thought, wow, how did you go from answering a question to a completely different topic? It's called a pivot, and today you're going to learn how it can help you get your message across. First, let's explore the difference between reacting and responding. A reaction is usually quick, emotional, and often defensive, which does not come across well on camera. On the other hand, a response is strategic, contemplative, and calm, which is the tone you want to project whenever possible. For example, what would your natural reaction be if a reporter asked you a question like, "Aren't shelter pets damaged goods?" If you're anything like me, your instinct would be to shoot them a dirty look and say, "Of course not, you bleeping idiot." However, when you're in response rather than reaction mode, you'll briefly answer the question with an upbeat, "Absolutely not," and pivot to, "Most shelter pets have lived in homes and acclimate beautifully to being part of a family again. A lot of them have great manners and just need a quick refresher course once they're in a new home. That's just one of the reasons adoption is such a win-win for the pet and the adopter. Here are a few more." Here's an example of a pivot. This is a friendly pet segment with Liberty Chan, who is an avid animal lover, so I know she's not going to ask me any potentially leading or negative questions. However, because this is a super casual format, it's up to me as the guest to keep things on point and pivot to the talking points that I feel are the most important.
Good morning, everyone. We have Michelle here from Best Friends Animal Society, and I'm holding Chance, and you are holding Funda. So tell me about these guys. They're quote-unquote seniors, but they're only 7, 8 years old. Yeah, I think they're just mature dogs. Yes. They're gentlemen of a certain age, but really with dogs this size, they can live up to 20 years old, so they're just getting started. What about Chance? Chance is 7. He's adorable. He is wearing his little game day jersey, so he'd love to just hang out and watch the game with you. Chance and Bunda are roommates, so they get along with other little dogs, and Chance was in a foster home, and he's actually cat tolerant. Oh, yeah, so if you have dogs who like cats and you want a little dog to join the pack, then Chance would be a great addition for you. And this is Funda. He is just a little sweetheart. He's great. They're both great on a leash, and they're both well behaved in the car. And at Best Friends Animal Society in Los Angeles, if you adopt one dog, you can adopt them both for the same price. Oh my gosh. So you can double the love. For the price of one. You can double the love and take these roommates home with you. Aww. We have a Spring into Love promotion, so it's $25 to adopt any pet over 6 months old throughout March. And I know that there's a great rescue or animal shelter in Mission Hills. Tell me about that. That is the Best Friends Pet Adoption Center. Mm-hmm. We are open daily from noon to 8 p.m. All of our pets come from Los Angeles Animal Services, so every time you adopt from us, it's like you save 2 lives. The one who goes home with you and the one that now has space to come to our center. So it's just really a win-win situation for everybody. I love it. All right, these guys are looking for some love, and you guys are open today. You can see them in person. Yes, come on down. They'd love to meet you, and they'd be great little lap dogs. And it's right on Brand Boulevard in Mission Hills. All right, guys, sending it back to you.
I was at the West Valley Animal Shelter Friday, and one of the nice volunteers was saying that you're getting towards that kitten season where you're looking for a lot of fosters. Is that?
Yes, that is true. We're definitely coming into kitten season, so if anybody wants to help foster, or we actually have a kitten nursery on site where you can bottle feed baby kittens. The cutest thing. Oh my God. You can go to bestfriendsla.org for more information. Bottle feed kittens. Bottle feed kittens. And it's open 24/7, so you can go anytime.
Oh, very nice. Right? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's 8:25 right now.
So you may have noticed that at the end of the segment, it veered off into a very different topic, which is kittens. So it pays to know the different programs at your shelter or rescue so you can talk about it at a moment's notice. So here's another example of a pivot. This reporter contacted me about doing a holiday segment on why giving pets as gifts is not a good idea. As a standalone topic, this didn't really appeal to me, but when I asked her if she'd be willing to pivot into our holiday adoption promotion and showcase available pets, she happily agreed. The reporter was so gracious that she even allowed me to throw in a plea for dog sweaters into the mix, as you'll see.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, typically for 10 to 15 years or so. Lots of people give a puppy or a kitten for Christmas or as a stocking stuffer. I wouldn't do that, but it often doesn't work out well. Victoria Spilabati is an animal shelter. I can't speak this morning now in Mission Hills with more. I would be shocked if I got a puppy. Yeah, it could definitely be shocking for a family that's not expecting a puppy. And so that's why we're here at Best Friends Animal Society here at their adoption center, just to talk a little bit more about why you shouldn't give a puppy for Christmas. This is Camellia here. She's one of the adoptable pets. Michelle, tell us a little bit about her.
Camellia is 10 years young. You would never know it because she is just a ball of energy and excitement. She's also an overgrown lap dog. She loves nothing more than to sit in your lap and smother you with kisses. And she's just such a wonderful, sweet little girl. Well, big girl. She's a lot of dog. A lot of love.
Yeah, she's very big. She's big boned.
Yeah.
So, a lot of times, people get a puppy or a kitten for Christmas. They enjoy it for a few months, and then families realize we can't take care of this pet anymore, and then they end up in the shelters. What's a better idea if you want to give the gift of an animal for the holidays?
Sure. Because it is such a personal decision, Best Friends recommends that you give someone a gift card or a gift certificate or cash. That would cover an adoption fee as well as any pet supplies such as a collar and leash or a crate, dog food, cat food, that kind of thing. That way the family can go to the shelter or rescue and make the decision themselves. I mean, everyone has a different idea of what kind of pet they're looking for, and everyone has a different lifestyle. So, and puppies and kittens grow up and they're not always a good fit for the family, which is why an adult pet like Camellia here, you know what you're getting, and you know that it'd probably be a great match for you right out the gate.
And you're doing a great adoption special here during the holidays, which is always a good time if you want to adopt, to bring home a pet, because you've got some extra time usually to spend with them.
Absolutely. It's 'tis the season to snuggle. We have $25 pet adoptions, any dog or cat here at Best Friends. Our pets are fixed, vaccinated, microchipped, and ready to go home. And if you can't adopt, we really need some large dog sweaters because it is so cold outside, which you can just drop off to Best Friends at any time.
Okay, thank you so much. And again, Camellia up for adoption here, Best Friends here in Mission Hills. And they're also open on Christmas. So if you're opening up your gifts under the tree and then you realize, you know what, we also want a dog, you can come down to the shelter and check them out. Tony and Megan will send it back to you.
My girls are listening. I know. They've been asking for a puppy. They have been asking.
Listen, as the owner of 2 rescues are the way to go.
I think Uncle.
So in short, a pivot is answering the initial question or questions, then transitioning into the messages you want to get across. Do you have any questions? I'm happy to help. Please feel free to email me at michellesaffi@bestfriends.org. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to catch the next webinar where we'll review the finer points of communicating no-kill.